We have just arrived to Malaysia and we couldn't be more excited to be here.
We are in Kuala Lumpur. We were on our way from the bus station to our hotel and we walked by this, what appears to be a food truck park.
A food truck park.
We looked it up and it seems to be one of the places to eat here, so we decided to go for it. So we are fully aware this is likely not the most authentic place to eat, but in the next few days we do definitely have plans to go to some really great street food markets and try some authentic Malaysian food. But this smells really good, it looks awesome, so we're gonna give it a try. We're really hungry.
And, well, look how amazing this looks. And we're early, so I don't think we have to worry about seating.
Alright, we have our first dish. We actually asked somebody if there was anything authentic here and he pointed us in this direction.
Okay, so forgive the pronunciation, but I believe it's called Nasi, Ayam, Gulai. And it essentially, I think, translates to chicken curry rice, and it looks delicious. I wish you guys could smell this because
it smells so good.
It smells so good. We can't wait to get into it. Anna's going first, as always, and she's got a little bit of chicken on there, going for some rice. Oh man, I can smell that curry. I'm very excited to see what this tastes like.
It's like really, really sticky rice, and it's hard to pick up.
That's okay. Just go with that.
Okay.
See what happens. It might not be the prettiest, but is it the best? Is it the best? We were like itching to try some curry.
Not overly spicy, at least not at first. We'll see. Chicken is tender. The rice is a little bit chewy, but in that sense of like it's a sticky rice, so it's really, you know, together.
So what I find interesting is, like, just from my point of view, it doesn't look like there's a lot of sauce in there, but now that you're stirring it up, it's starting.
So I'd say, yeah, at first there definitely is. I'm curious by the end of it if there's going to be enough sauce.
Ah, so you have to save some for me. But I think it's safe to say you're liking this.
Definitely.
All right.
I'm trying to think of a curry to compare it to. Oh, there is some spice in there. Maybe you have to get into it to get the spice. It's not super spicy, but I'm getting it now.
Okay, my turn. I think I got more chicken than rice, but oh, this smells like, oh, just amazing curry. Wow. Well, that is so lovely. That chicken might be the most flavorful, tender chicken, most tender chicken I've ever had. It just melted in my mouth. Like, it's as soft as the rice, honestly. It's funny because from the top, I was just saying to Anna, like, it doesn't look like there's a lot of sauce or curry on the rice, but there's a ton of flavor going on. I'm really liking this. The rice is very sticky. It's perfect. It's a perfect combo. I just noticed there's some vegetables as well, which will give it a bit of crunch, but so far so good on meal number one here.
So we just finished dish number one. It was delicious. Not sure what we're gonna do next.
I know. Well, I know this much. Look at the lighting in this place. So it's now dark out, and it's just beautiful in here. If I pan up a little bit, you might be able to see the top of the Petronas. But wow, like all the food trucks are just so colorful.
All right, so next up we got some new dishes. They are not remotely authentic, and I wouldn't even say this is an authentic burger. Looks very interesting.
We thought we'd go, like Anna said, for something not traditional. It's the beauty of the food truck park here. You can get some Western food as well. This burger has, I think, an egg on there, some nachos. I mean, it's a cheeseburger is what they told me it's called.
Have you ever had a burger with nachos on it?
No, and I never had a burger that looks so messy. So just bear with me, folks. Wow, that's incredibly intense. I don't even know where to start, but I might start with the sauces. There's like a peppery sriracha on there. There's also like a mayo that's really good. It rounds out that spiciness. The bread is really soft. The meat is good. I don't even know, when you throw in the nachos, which adds crunch, and then you throw in an egg, like what do you even say to that? It makes it really messy. The fact that they even gave me a fork and knife to even attempt to eat this burger, it's just interesting enough on its own. But you know what? I don't know if I'm going to be able to get another bite here with my hands. This is going to fall apart, but I'll let you know how it goes. Okay, as you can see, I went for another bite, and it's just like, it's a really messy burger. But like I said, it's the sign of a good burger. One thing I find interesting over here in Asia, at least where we're from Canada, maybe just North American meat. The texture of the meat here so far, like we were in Singapore before this. If you haven't watched those videos, make sure you do that here. But even in KL in Malaysia so far, the texture of the meat's very different. I don't know how to describe it. It's a little more chewy. It doesn't mean it's not good. It's really good. It's just very different than well, our part of the world.
All right, now I had to wait for him to eat that burger. It took a while, and I'm ready to eat this. I'm super excited to try it. I got a chicken burrito. I was about to say quesadilla because I almost got a quesadilla. Went for the burrito. First thoughts would be, if you're used to your North American burrito, this is about 1/4 of the size.
It's pretty small.
It's pretty small. Yeah. Good for when you're trying lots of different foods. But if you're wanting a big burrito, this is not it. But I can go in.
How does it taste? That's the important question.
Yum. I bet you the sauce in it is probably what you had on your burger. Kind of spicy.
Oh.
Like that sriracha.
That's exactly what I had.
It's like a mayonnaise, maybe a mayo with sriracha in it. Super delicious.
Yeah, what else is in there? There must be some veggies or something.
I think there's something green.
Let me zoom in on that.
And definitely some cheese. If you were expecting your regular burrito, this is not it, but it's super delicious, so it's not disappointing at all.
Big question is, what do we get next? Here we go. Dish number 4, cuatro.
I had to look up what it's called, and I'm gonna butcher the name. I'm sure Ayam Goreng Kunyit.
Ayam Goreng Kunyit.
They told us it's a traditional Malaysian dish. It's chicken and rice.
It looks really good. So there's definitely some fried chicken. I see some beans, there's some carrots, there's onions in there somewhere. Wow, the smell of this is intense. Given that we're outside and I can smell, can you smell that?
I can smell it.
Yeah, like we're outside, open air here, and I can really smell it. It's gonna be really good.
All right.
Here we go.
Do we think it's gonna be spicy?
I hope it's gonna be spicy.
First thoughts, chicken is super tender.
Oh.
So good.
Does it taste as good as it smells?
It tastes amazing. So, first bite, definitely some spice in there. So they asked us about chili sauce. We said put some in. Definitely some there. Not too crazy, but I think it depends on the bite you get. You probably get like a big chunk of chili here and there. It's good.
I'm so excited to try this. I made sure I got some of the veggies on there. I got some beans, carrots, a bit of the rice, and a bit of the chicken. So I should get all of the textures. Whoa! Okay, mine was really spicy. In a good way. Wow. So much happening in this. The beans, the green beans are like really crunchy. They might be more crunchier than the chicken itself. The rice obviously is like a very smooth texture, but the showstopper in this dish is the sauce. It is so spicy. I kind of wish, he said a little bit of chili, I said you can go all in, but I think he probably just served it to us because we're not from here. That's okay. It's still there's a good enough kick to it. Overall, it's some of the best chicken and rice I've had to date, and I'm just really enjoying it. Like, this is exceptional.
Yeah, just going off something you just said, the chicken is not so crunchy, it's more tender.
It is more tender. It's almost like it's flash fried.
Yeah.
Yeah. So of course, just as we got to the last couple bites, we got all of the chili sauce.
I think it was all at the bottom.
Yeah. It was some of the spiciest things we've ever had, to be honest. So if you look closely, like we're sweating now, my lips are really red. So we might need something to cool us down.
Yes.
What do you think?
There's coffee?
Yeah.
Fancy coffee.
There's coffee, there's like dessert here too. I don't know if I can fit any more dessert in me, but we'll see. We're gonna take a look around, we'll see how it goes.
So we're eyeing a coffee stall. Trevor's looking at white coffee. I think it's iced maybe.
Yep.
I've never had bubble tea, but I see they have bubble hazelnut coffee.
Yeah, it's
so
right.
I'm curious.
Well, I think it's gonna look like this. It has some stuff on the top. I don't know what that is. Okay, so apparently it's go big or go home. Look at the size of these. They're humongous. They both look the same too, so this should be interesting. Alright, for scale, look at the size of this. It's like big as my head. I took a drink already. I'm gonna take another one. It's called white coffee. They leave out the part that there's sugar in this. It is loaded with sugar. Now, for the record, when we have our coffee, we always just go black. We never even get we never put creamer in there or milk, so I don't normally go for white coffee. I didn't think there'd be sugar in there. It is full of sugar. If I drank all this, I'd be just like running home in a flash, but I will say it's very, very tasty. So Anna hasn't tried hers yet. Hers is the one that looks more interesting because it has those beans in there. You can kind of see them in the bottom as they kind of work their way up. I don't know, do they taste like anything?
They're like little gummies.
Little gummies. Oh, they come through the straw.
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting. Mm-hmm. Oh, so they're chewy, they're not crunchy.
No, it's basically like little gummies. I don't want to say they're overly sweet. I don't know what they taste like.
What about the coffee? Like, do you taste the coffee?
Coffee's good.
Sugary like mine?
A lot like that.
Yeah, probably.
I think it's probably the same thing, but I have these weird little gummy things in the bottom of
yeah. I want to say like we're not used to this because we don't get it, but the thing is, if we really want a sugary coffee like back home in North America or Canada specifically,
Absolutely.
we can easily get one. Mm-hmm. So it's kind of a treat that we're having one now.
Mm-hmm. But these gummy things are added bonus.
So I think I call that an absolute success for our very first day here in Malaysia.
We loved how there's like a good mixture of food here. You can get authentic stuff, you can get some Western food, there's lots of variety, and it's very affordable.
Yeah.
We actually found the beer was just as expensive as the food.
Yeah, I know. We would have put the prices up on the screen so you guys can see, but I don't know what's up with the beer here and in Singapore, because it almost costs as much as like all of the food. But that said, it's so worth it to come to here. I'm so glad we just stumbled upon it.
Absolutely. So last week we were exploring Singapore. Next week we're going to be seeing more of KL.
Yeah, I think we're going to have a lot of KL videos coming out and just Malaysia videos in general, guys, so get ready.
Alright guys, that's it.
From KL, Kuala Lumpur, wishing you delightful travels.
See you soon.